Good morning, everyone. A little after 8 o'clock, 80 degrees out here. It was 80 degrees at 4:30 this morning when I woke up. But we do got a little bit of a breeze, but it's from the south, so it does feel a little warm. We haven't had any rain for over a month now. There's a burn ban on. I can't burn nothing. But all these trees are pretty green right here. Except this one. This one was green and it was just very beautiful tree. I love the way the branches are on that thing. And now it's dead. You can see the bark coming off of it over there. It's been coming off for a while. I actually had a big branch fall off this one last year. But this tree needs to come down. At least if it falls, it won't hit my house. It could destroy the old shop, but it won't hit the new shop. So I'm gonna have to slowly get this thing cut down somehow, or let someone have some free firewood. Doesn't it just look spooky down in them woods? I don't know if you can pick it up. There's some faraway voices over there. There's some kind of camp over there for kids in the summer, and I guess they're doing some kind of outside activity this morning, which is pretty nice. But later on, it'll all be indoor activities. Well, remember that deer feeder that I redid and painted and got all new controller and battery for? Well, the limb it was on decided to not hold it anymore. I filled it up with corn the other day, took the winch on the mule, pulled that thing up, and I started hearing cracking noises. So I looked around, was like, oh, that limb that it's on, I guess because we're in a drought, it's gotten a little more brittle, and that feeder pulled it down.
But it came down slowly.
And I was able to get the feeder down before the branch came down. So I figured since I had some leftover lumber, some 4x4s and some 2x4s, I'd just build a stand for that deer feeder. I couldn't find another suitable limb or anything to hang it from, and it really was a pain in the butt to fill that feeder anyways. I was having to take the mule down there, bring out the winch, hook onto a loop on the rope and pull that thing. Whoa! Got to pull that thing up, and it's like, this is a pain in the butt, but it worked. But this situation here, it works out a lot better. There's the stand that I built. Look how great that camouflage job is on that feeder. You don't even know it's sitting on top of the stand. So I just kind of winged this thing. It didn't really have no plans. I kind of drew some stuff up, but I built this top frame around here first. Then I cut these 4x4s up. They're pretty much all even because I only had 2 left, so they all had to be the same height. Only thing is one of them was bowed really bad. You can tell it right there how bowed that thing is. This one over here, it was nice and straight. The posts are treated, the 2x4s aren't. I'm probably gonna have to bring some paint or something down here, paint this thing up, at least darken it, just so it doesn't stick out. I don't know if any deer have come around or not since I put this up the other day, because as far as I can tell, it's probably been a couple weeks since that battery died in there, and it wasn't putting out any corn, so when you don't put out no food, no deer are gonna show up. I'm not really sure where the deer are coming from. I don't know if they're coming up from down there or maybe back around there. I think they do come from this way over here. I don't know if you can see my camera over there, but I got a camera there. I also put up a new camera. If you look right over the back of the mule there, it's right there. That one does video. I'm gonna pull those cards here in a moment and I'll put them up at the end of the video if there's any deer. There was a nice buck that was down here, well, back in late June. Still had the fur on his horns, but eventually he'll get that all rubbed off. I do have a salt lick down here. I guess they're licking it. Those corners right there are kind of, well, I don't know. Looks like that's all the way around. I guess they're licking it. I've got pictures of them licking on it. Then I got some deer cane over here, but it really needs to rain for that thing to work. So it'll bring all the nutrients and everything out around into the dirt and all that there, and that makes the bucks go crazy. That's what they say. I did pour a couple gallons or a couple 5-gallon buckets of water over that when I put it out. Just maybe it'll kind of activate it a little bit. Wow, these woods are just haunted. Or at least that's the feeling. I always feel like someone's watching me out here. Well, if they're watching me, they're probably going, oh my God, that guy is crazy. Out there talking to himself. Oh well, I'm gonna get these cards pulled and we'll get back up to the house. Since that feeder was full of corn and I have a bad back, you can't lift very much, I had to bring my tractor down here to put that feeder on top of the stand. So I hooked up a strap and everything to the bucket and then hooked up the feeder to it, picked it up, set it down. Then I got it up to the feeder and I had to tilt the bucket way back and I finally got it on there. Then once I got it set on there how I wanted it, I had a problem. I couldn't bring the bucket down because it would push down on the top of the feeder. And I couldn't reach up to the bucket to undo the latch. But I finagled around a little bit and I got the strap undone. Then I took that strap and I strapped the feeder to the stand. Well, I'm getting back up here to the house. Let me run in and see if there's any deer on there. Hold on. Look right there. Got a little bunny rabbit. That's how close they get. They don't really seem scared of me. Now, if I was to run towards them, of course they'd run off. But I got two of them. There's that one there, and usually the other one's around somewhere. But I don't see it around here. But I usually, oh, there it goes. Well, there wasn't any deer on those cards. I mean, that feeder's been dead for quite a while, so they've probably gone somewhere else, but they'll come back around. It's supposed to rain this weekend. Maybe that'll get that deer cane saturated. Is that the word? Yeah, saturated. And start bringing in the bucks. The does will follow, and life will be well. Here's a picture of that big buck that I was showing you. Well, I won't say big buck, but pretty good size. He's got a little bit of fur still left on his horns. I'm sure he's gonna rub that stuff off on a tree around here somewhere. But I can't wait to see him with just his horns. Then I got this one here. I posted it on my Facebook page for I Just Piddle, and everybody said that it has the mange. Poor little thing. Well, let me get these cards back in here and I'll show you something new that I got. Yeah, I got something new. So what do I mean by new? I'm talking brand new. Brand new. Do I really want to buy this thing? Not really, but I needed to. So my wife got off work, I guess, last Wednesday, and we went looking for a new one, and we actually bought one. So what did I buy? You know, I could just end the video here and just say, you gotta wait till the next one. Maybe I should, but I won't do that to you. Well, let me get around here, because I'm gonna be headed back to Arkansas here in just not too long. Get the mule set up so I can load it on the trailer. Well, let me go show you this new thing. Well, my new item, it's right over there. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, it's so pretty. Well, I guess I'll show it to you. Do I really want to buy this truck? No. I actually needed to. My other truck started having transmissions problems and electrical problems, and the air conditioner was going out. All that's pretty expensive to fix on a 11-year-old truck. But this was the best deal that I could find. I looked at the Ford dealership. That's what I was aiming for more, was Ford. I know Chevys are having some problems right now, but Dodge had the best deal. So I bought this truck right here. Full-size 4 doors. No more of those little wing doors for people to get in. They can now open the back door and get in. It is a little dusty. This truck here will pull both trailers. I can pull the tractor now if I need to. This here is the 1500 Hemi e-torque. Not really a hybrid, thank God, because my license would cost a lot more to get it. At least where I live in Arkansas, they charge you more for hybrid because you got to make up for the money you're not going to spend on the gas tax. This truck is ready to pull right around 11 to 12,000 pounds. I know my tractor and the trailer for it don't weigh that much, so I'm gonna be good. This has pretty much a lot of bells and whistles on it. Not gonna go too much, but it does have the center screen there for navigation. It'll hook to my phone. I can play Pandora, Sirius XM if I want. You know, someone calls me or texts me, I can talk to them or read the text. Hey, it's great. Got a whole bunch of neat things there. The only thing that's really weird on this is that's how you shift it. Put your foot on the brake and you turn the dial to drive. Then if you want to put it in four-wheel drive, you can just push a button. No more shift levers, I guess, anymore. I know they haven't had those in quite a while. You got to push a button to start it, no key. Has a built-in garage door opener, which programmed the first time I tried setting it up. So now I have no more little things that clip onto the visor. I just push a button and my garage door opens and closes. I do like that let me show you this. I got stuff loaded back here because like I said, I'm getting ready to go back. But I like this here. I can just pick these seats up and I have all this room back here to put stuff in. Makes it nice. It also has rear air conditioning. Yes, I have dog food here. Mocha is here. Mocha is doing great. She's still attached to me and only me. Well, that's about it for this truck. I mean, there's a more. I might try to do a bigger review sometime, but I mean, it's starting to get hot now. What's temperature now? It was 80 earlier. It's 89 now, so from when I started this video to now, it's gone up 9 degrees. Sun's right on me. It's hot. But I thought I'd just show you this new truck. Already comes with tinted windows, so I don't have to tint it. I was gonna get a spray-in bed liner for it, but oh gosh, that's a lot of money. I call around in price and it's like, ooh gosh. So I got a thick mat coming to lay in the bed of this thing. That's all was wrong with my other truck. I scratched up the bottom of the bed, never did scratch up the sides, so that'll be good. Well everyone, I'm gonna end this video now. I need to get the rest of this truck packed up and get that trailer loaded and everything. As you can see behind me, the grass hadn't even grown here. It's been over a month. Well, it's actually been since Memorial Day weekend. It's been a month and a half. This is how much the grass has grown. It hasn't grown. We're under a drought. Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. You know, that thing right there. Hit that. Hit the subscribe button. That's that big rectangle red thing down there that has the word subscribe in it. And comment if you like. Hey, and until next time, see ya!